Welcome or welcome back to Pluto Fairy Tarot. I'm Jay, and I'm getting a really strong pull to read with no specific download, so just gonna open up, tap in, see what comes through. This will be timeless in general as always, so take what resonates when and how it resonates, and leave what doesn't. Okay. What's going on, Spirit? What are the people this reading is for? Need to know. I just heard the McDonald's jingle. Ba-dum-bum-bum-ba. I'm loving it. So there's something you're going to really love, and with the Knight of Cups, I just heard someone, potentially, 37 on the timer. Um, yeah. And like the way that these cards, you get kind of the rainbow on them, that could be significant for someone as well. We got double rainbow here. Um, could be two men, two women. Doesn't have to be. Uh, but something coming in, someone bringing you something that you're going to love, someone bringing you an offer. Um, this could be someone offering you a job. This could be someone offering you a solution to something you've been dealing with. This could be a love offer. This could be a friendship offer. But it's someone externally bringing you something you're going to love. And even if it's not something you like accept and cultivate into something, it's going to be like, oh, I'm hearing I forgot, or maybe didn't even know in the first place, that the opportunity existed. I I feel like I'm gonna cry. I just heard I didn't know anyone actually cared. Whew, but if someone's gonna prove you wrong, thinking no one cared. It's like they're gonna prove to you, like, no, people care. Even if that specific person, right? It's like, oh, I'm not interested in this person, but like, whoa, someone was into me? Like, that's crazy. And your spirit team is like, I love whoever's got this. Oh, I love this guy of yours. They, they just, they looked so done, and they said, "Duh, bitch." Like, what the fuck do you mean? They're like they get it, right? The circumstances you've been through, but at the same time, it's like, how the fuck could you have ever thought that no one would ever be into you? Like, it's absurd. And they're kind of fed up, a little bit with you, but mostly with the people who ever made you feel that way. Okay, so you got you got some support. Okay, you got some strong support from your spirit team. I don't think I really needed to tell you that, but the reminder is nice. Whew. So we got someone coming in, bringing you something that's going to bring you joy, right? It's going to make you happy, whether that specific thing turns into something more or it's just a reminder that more is possible, okay? Universally, it's something good. Five of Swords reversed, and it's not something you're going to have to fight for. It's not something you're gonna have to leave people, head in their hands, crying over. Which, like, eventually you get to the point. It's like, if you want to fuck with me, then I don't care how you end up afterwards. I'm gonna kick your ass. I've gotten to that point. I used to hate doing that to people. Now I'm just like, don't fuck around and you won't find out. But I still prefer not having to fight. I still prefer just being able to mind my own damn business and go about my own life, right? So this is something that you're not going to have to fight through. You're not going to have to jump through hoops. You're not going to have to deal with all these people trying to cause issues, or if they do, they're going to get there too late, right? It's like they were going to try and sabotage it. They were going to try and tell, whisper in this person's ear, like, "Oh, stay away from them. They're this, they're that," and these people are talking about you, and they were just going to like make up all this nonsense, and then they go to warn the person, and the person's like, "Oh yeah, I already asked him out," and they're like, "What? You did what?" And they start freaking out, and it's also going to reveal them. Spirit just said they're showing their asses, right? A lot of people are going to reveal themselves. They're going to take themselves out of the game before you ever have to encounter them. because it's going to be so obvious that what they're doing is underhanded and dishonest by how they react. And I love that for you. I don't love that people are trying to do things to you, but if they're trying to, I'm glad that they're taking themselves out and you don't have to deal with it. Okay. What else? Strength reversed. This might look bad at first. It might sound bad, but it's not. It's saying you're not going to have to be a reservoir of endless strength anymore. I'm seeing Sisyphus, 543. This post. That's like, is there anyone is there anyone else on this hill, or is it just me, Sisyphus, and Kate Bush? I fucking love it. If you don't know, Sisyphus is the guy who has to push the boulder up the mountain over and over. It reaches the top, rolls down the other side. He has to keep going. Um, like endless toil, right? And then Kate Bush, she sings the "Running Up That Hill" song. That's why the joke is funny. Um, but you're not gonna have to endure this like Sisyphean task just to stay afloat, right? Like sometimes people are so desperately throwing everything they have into pulling you under that it takes everything to just keep your head above water. Not because you're going through so much, but because people are trying to pull you under, which technically is going through something. But like, it's one thing if like life circumstances, knock you on your ass. It's another thing if people are putting their hands on the scales and making things bad for you when they're not naturally that way, when you're not supposed to be going through something, when some circumstances didn't happen. Okay? You're not going to have to fight anymore because again, these people are taking themselves out. I'm seeing I'm seeing Wile E. Coyote blowing himself up, right? Like you're the roadrunner here, you're just zooming, you're having a blast and they're taking themselves out. Okay? You're not going to have to fight. You're not going to have to be strong anymore. Not that you're not strong, but like when you finally can just relax, you might even just start crying, like randomly just start sobbing and not understanding why, but it's because your nervous system can finally release. It had to hold tension before because you were under such constant attack. If you didn't resist, you would have drowned. They would have pulled you under the waves. And finally, now if you don't fight, you're gonna comfortably float on your back at the surface. Like you're okay. And I'm starting to cry. But it's in a beautiful way, right? It's tears of joy. I'm picking up on the sensations you're gonna be feeling. I hope this reading is for a ton of people because this is such beautiful energy. You're not gonna have to fight. Okay, Spirit just said that's everything I needed to say, so I'm gonna close this out. Oh my goodness, I hope this reading resonated and was helpful for you. If it did resonate and it was helpful, you can let me know by liking the video, commenting if you want to, and subscribing to the channel if you'd like to see more readings from me in the future. All right, good luck and goodbye.